In Dragon Ball, there are many fusions. They have the Fusion Dance, the Potara Fusion, the Namekian Fusion, and the Absorption. Non-canon, there are a lot more, but to keep it simple, today we're going to go over all the canon fusions. Hey, how's it going? My name is Raf, and welcome to Dragon Ball Code, the place where all we do is talk about Dragon Ball. And today, we are going to go over all the canon fusions to see how many we got. We're going to separate them into different categories, and that way it'll be a lot easier. So first, we're going to look at the Potara Fusion. These are the fusions that happen when the users put the Potara earrings on their opposite ear. This fusion is permanent for the Kais, but not for humans. The first one we have is the Elder Kai and the Witch. They become the Old Kai. She put on an earring without his permission, and they fuse together forever. The next one we have is Kibito and Shin. They decide to fuse to fight Buu, but their power is not nearly enough of what they needed. Then we have Vegeta and Goku, and they become Vegito, and we know that he's a cocky fighter, but very powerful as well. We also have Goku Black and Zamasu, and they become fused Zamasu, and he is extremely dangerous. And the last fusion we have with the Potara Fusion is between Caulifla and Kale. They become Kefla, also a very strong fighter, but very cocky. The next two fusions we have are just fusions that Goku imagines because he's running out of options to fight Buu. He was going to fuse with Gohan, which would have been very cool and awesome, but Gohan got absorbed. The only people left are Dende and Mr. Satan. So he imagines himself with Dende creating Den Goku, and himself with Mr. Satan creating Goten. These are both pretty hilarious. The next one we have is the Namekian Fusion. With this fusion, a Namekian fuses with another Namekian and they become one. The first one we have is Piccolo with Nail. They fuse because Nail is dying, and that way he can save him and become more powerful. Then we have Kami and Piccolo, who were originally one being at first, but they separated. They become, once again, the nameless Namekian. They stay in Piccolo's body, but they are neither Piccolo or Kami. Then we have Saunel, a Namekian from Universe 6, and he fuses with a lot of other Namekians to become stronger for the Tournament of Power. They keep Saunel's body, and the same goes for Purina. That's the other Namekian from Universe 6. He fuses with a lot of other Namekians to become stronger for the Tournament of Power, but they stay in Purina's body. The next type of fusion we have is the Fusion Dance, and this is the one where both people perform the exact same moves and they fuse together. The first one we have is Goten and Trunks, creating Gotenks. He's a real brat if you ask me. This one has two variations that happen if they don't perform the fusion correctly. Fat Gotenks and Skinny Gotenks. Both of them are super out of shape. Next, we have the Fusion Dance between Goku and Vegeta, and they become Gogeta. Honestly, this is my favorite fusion between the two. He doesn't mess around. If they fail the fusion, they become Veku, and he will either be Skinny Veku or Fat Veku, and they are also, like Gotenks, super out of shape. And last but not least, we have the Absorption. So this is when a character absorbs another character in order to become more powerful. The first one we have on the list is Cell. Imperfect Cell absorbs Android 17 and he becomes Semi-Perfect Cell, or as I like to call it, Hideous Cell. Then Semi-Perfect Cell absorbs Android 18 and becomes Perfect Cell, and this makes him almost unstoppable. We move along and we have Buu. Kid Buu absorbs the South Supreme Kai. When he does, he becomes the Huge Buu. Then, the Huge Buu absorbs Daikaio, or the Grand Supreme Kai, and he becomes Fat Buu. After that, Evil Buu absorbs Fat Buu, or Good Buu, and he becomes Super Buu. Super Buu then absorbs Piccolo and Gotenks. With Piccolo, he gets Piccolo's cape and those shoulder pads, and with Gotenks, he gets Gotenks' vest. And then after that, he absorbs Gohan. With Gohan, he gets Gohan's top part of the gi. And this is the Buu that we know as Buuhan. He is super dangerous. If this was a contest, I promise you that Buu would be the winner because he changes a lot. Out of all these fusions that I mentioned, which one is your favorite? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.